Hello, it's me, wrapped up warm for the cold garage today on the test track, and at great expense I've got another video for you, and here it is. A rake of Dapol coaches, particularly the one that I've been showing on Facebook, which I've sorted out, which is the leading coach there, together with the other coaches which will form the suburban train that will run on the Stonham line. Okay, these Dapol coaches, cheap and cheerful these are. If you're interested in getting 00 gauge model railways and you're looking for cheap coaches, these are your starting point. You can get these, I believe, still in kit form, which go from about £9 to £12. All you've got to do is glue them together, clip them together. They're easy peasy. You'll pay a bit more for them now, ready made like these ones. The boxes are indoors, because I unboxed them indoors because it's so cold. So yeah, I'll talk about the coach I've been working on, which is that one there. Remember the one with the nails in the roof? Well, here it is. All the work I've done on it. It's still one more thing to do to it, but I'll explain that in a minute, and we'll stop the train to take in the detail. It's been hauled by my IVAC. Class 4. Why there? I have to get rid of that. 43038. IVAC class 4. This is a Batman model. I had it since 2009. Wow. I've hardwired it, and it's got a lace decoder in it. I'll just remind you what that means. Hard wiring, I mean, I think this was DCC ready, but it wasn't running properly with this type of decoder. Alright, so these have got suppressors and chokes and that fitted by Batman from the factory, as they're legally obliged to do. So it's not compatible with the locomotive. It doesn't work very well, and you get jerky running. So all you've got to do is snip them off and then carefully join the wires up again, and you get beautiful running like this. This stops on a sixpence, this loco now, because of that. And the decoder, about 12 quid, whereas you can pay double that. The decoders do basically the same thing. So this is that loco, and these different types of Dapol suburban 57-foot Stania coaches, I think they're based on. The one I worked on had the lining on it. It's pretty rough, and the one behind it is as it left the factory. And then you've got the crimson versions. That's a break end there, that one. And the other ones have got the straw lining. They're maroon. They're supposed to be maroon, you know. You can see the colour difference. And again, you know, these coaches are really cheap. Can't stress that enough. So what we'll do, we'll bring the IVAC to a short stop, and I'll show you its slowing down capability. Look at that. Look at that. Smooth as you like. I'll push that wire back in so you can't see it next time. I didn't notice it was like that. Can't be having that. So she's coming to a halt. Look at that slow that is. And I haven't even cleaned the wheels today, and it's freezing cold in here. She's just warmed up. So yeah, you get a bag of bits here. It's a little bit, the cold weather's not helping. Look at that. I haven't even stopped her yet. She's on 6. If I bring her to, look at that control. Now, if I hadn't done what I did with the interior gubbins, you wouldn't get running like that. Right, so here's that coach up close. There's those what they are is track pins. I haven't got one to show you, but basically they were cut down to size because they should have these in. These are the proper coach roof vents that Dapol put on there. These coaches go way back. I think they might have been Airfix coaches. Then Dapol got hold of the moulds, and they've been churning them out ever since. They probably go back to about the 1970s, maybe under mainline as well. Not sure, but certainly seen them under different brand names. Anyway, so yeah, that's the proper vents there. See them? They're let's get the screwdriver. And just so you can see what I'm talking about, these are roof carriage vents, okay? And this just had a load of holes in when it was given to me by a friend. So I thought, well, you can't get these separately, these parts, because when you get the kits you just have to push those in the holes, you see. So I thought, what I looked and these fitted in perfectly. It's just too long, so I cut them down and made sure they're all stuck up at about the sort of same height. So from a distance you could say that they're doing a similar sort of job, but I tried to make sure they all stick up the same thing. And then I painted it with this gloss black, which doesn't really suit it, you know. It's a bit shit really. And the ends were painted black as well, because they weren't done. That's the black there. It should be matte black really. What else? Oh yeah, I had missing buffers on this one. They've broken off, so these buffers here actually come out of an old Triumph coach that I've got lying around. So I managed to drill some holes in there, and they fitted in tiny little drill holes. What else did I do? Right, the front bogie, which one is it? That one? No, the rear bogey's got metal wheels on it. I didn't see that. And these wheels were lining my spares box because they come out of a diesel rail car, a Belgian one no less, doing absolutely nothing. Why were they there? Well, because the rail bus they were fitted on had broken splines, and the only way you can get the the wheel set, the replacement gears, is to buy new ones. So the wheels were spare, so they come complete with a new set of wheels. So these were doing nothing. So I took the axles out and I fitted them over, and now it's got some nice metal wheels. All we need to do, I'll order some more and replace the plastic ones on these. Right, there's a bit of muck on this because it's so cold in here. I think the light's going to go off pretty soon. I see the local airfield is out with their flying lessons. Yeah, it needs a good wash off this, get all that fluff and muck off of it, and it'll look nice again. What else have I done to it? That's about it really. There was a bit of overlap there, black. I managed to get it off, and yeah, so this will run in a typical Midland suburban rate with a Midland engine like that, Midland allocated engine, the IVAT, or a Ginty tank, or a 3F, and it'll run on the Equus Stonham as a 4-coach suburban set. And there's a spare one. Notice these coaches are fitted with toilets in the middle, so it was weird set up with the roof off. I showed you on Facebook with the roof off. So what you do, if you wanted to access these toilets, first class passengers, go in here, right? And let me think. Now there's a compartment the other on this side, right? And then there's a little door to the left, which will take you into these toilets here, right? Same with these compartments here. They're separated from these and these, right? You go in there and you could access the toilets on the other side. But there was no interconnecting doors with these other ones, you see, or these. So basically what I'm trying to say is these toilets were for the exclusive use for passengers in this compartment here and these compartments here. And I think they only seated 6, looking at it. So yeah, very unusual design. And these were for suburban work really, so I suppose not really long distance. So if you need to go to loo, you won't go in too far between the next stop. Anyway, I've always liked these coaches, and as I say, it's not all about spending money. I spent about, how long did it take me to do that work? Off and on, about an hour or two, painting, cutting the nails. This was the hardest part, cutting these nails down, cutting these little track pins down size and lining them up and then gluing them in. That took a while. Painting was done a bit slapdash. Yeah, nice clean-up would serve this, and it would look as nice as that one. It's a bit dirty. I mean, these all could do with a little clean-up. Surprised at how much dirt shows up on the camera. Anyway, it's very cold in here and my hands are going really cold. Okay, so we'll set the IVAT off and I'll show you the tail lamp I fitted on this, on the rear coach, last coach. Let's just wait for it to come. Notice the difference between the crimson. That was the early BR livery for suburban coaches, I believe, and then they swapped to maroon. And there it is with my tail lamp on. Typical Midland design there. I like to see pictures of the real things. So here she comes. I think the spotlight's gone off because it's so cold. Anyway, this will do to finish up. So thanks for watching, and I'll bring you something else different. I'm working on other projects that don't involve money, like adding detail parts, but I'll show you those as we go along. Bye for now.